I am here with Carrie today. Carrie's been at Good Sam for about 10 years and teaching classes for a little over 3 years. Most of you are familiar with her. You've seen her around. Like I said, she's been here for quite some time. Well, Carrie teaches our Tai Chi classes and floor fitness and touches on some meditation as well. So I'd like to introduce Carrie. And Carrie, why don't you tell us a little bit about the Tai Chi classes that you teach?
I started teaching Tai Chi here just about a year ago, so I've been teaching for quite a while, but Tai Chi is relatively new to me. So I think that it's a class that anybody can do. You may offer it in a chair if that's where you need to start, or behind a chair holding on. And they can also, once they progress, move away from the chair and not have to have anything for that balance part.
So Carrie, what exactly is Tai Chi and what can people expect when they come to a Tai Chi class?
So Tai Chi is basically a movement meditation. So it's slow, deliberate movements that focuses on breath work and that mental focus piece. So they can expect a slow movement class, and we repeat a lot of the same basic warm-up and forms throughout the class, as well as from class to class. So it really builds from the basics over time. So pretty much anyone can start in Tai Chi 1 and feel comfortable, because they can start in the chair and then progress.
And now Tai Chi has been shown to improve signs of Alzheimer's and slow down Alzheimer's, reduce falls, increases bone and connective tissue strength, improves balance. Have you seen these things in your class? Have people brought their stories to you about their improvements?
Yeah, just in the short amount of time that I've been teaching it, people have really mentioned how beneficial it is to them and how they've noticed that their strength is improving. It works a little bit different than a lot of the other exercise classes that we teach, because it is so slow moving, but it definitely improves balance, reduces falls, and really adds that stress reduction piece to it.
Now, when you do Tai Chi 1, how many forms are people learning in Tai Chi 1, and at what point would you like them to move up to Tai Chi 2, if they ever want to?
So we're basically working on 8 forms in Tai Chi 1, and really when we first started Tai Chi 1 in January, we didn't get through all 8 at the beginning of class. Now we're kind of slowly adding form after form. So it is slow, and people can kind of come in whenever they're ready to start, and we'll get them caught up. So really after the 8 forms, then they would kind of step up to Tai Chi 2.
So when 8 forms doesn't sound like a lot of forms, how long does that take to learn, and why does it take as long as it does?
Yeah, it's actually a little bit more complicated than that, just because it's adding that hand and foot connection with the brain. And so for some people it takes a little bit longer. It can take months to maybe a year before they'd be ready to progress up to Tai Chi 2. So it is just kind of that connection and putting it all together and being able to kind of memorize the form, what goes next from one form to the next.
Now, when I started learning Tai Chi, I remember feeling really frustrated at first, because it's not easy to learn at first, but then if you really stick with it, I found that at the end of class I was so calm at the end. Did you find that too? Because you haven't been doing Tai Chi a long time. You learned it specifically to teach other people. So tell us about your experience with learning Tai Chi and teaching it.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot different than any other class that I have taught other than meditation. I've pretty much taught aerobics and strength training and silver sneakers. And Tai Chi does have that slow mindfulness component. And so I do find that it has helped with my balance, as well as just that stress management and reducing stress and how I feel calm.
You almost can think more clearly at the end of class, and things don't seem so overwhelming, I found. Now tell us a little bit about the meditation piece. You do some meditation on TV on GS14?
I do. So every night at 10 o'clock, there's a meditation that's played. And I know people kind of have a negative connotation of meditation, but to me, meditation, it's in the Bible. It's in Psalm 1, verse 2. It says, meditate on God's word day and night. And so I think it doesn't necessarily have to have an Eastern component to it. It's just really what we're focusing our thoughts and our mind on. So to me, meditation and mindfulness is paying attention to what we're paying attention to, so we can focus on the present moment. I think that for me, I was a worrier my whole life, and I still am and can be, but when we worry, we're really meditating on the what ifs and ruminating on the past. And so when I change that focus onto meditating on the present, being focused on the present, it just changes that perspective to what I can do in the moment rather than...
Right. That makes sense. You know, at the end of each of the Tai Chi class, I notice you spend a little time meditating, and people seem very peaceful and not eager to leave when class is over. So I think you're doing something right.
I think that most people find it really relaxing and calming, and I think that's why it is on GS14 at 10 p.m., just because it can kind of prepare you for relaxing and getting rid of the stress of the day and worry about stuff going on in our life, and prepare us for sleep and just letting those things go.
Yeah. Now, what would you say to people who are a little bit afraid or intimidated about coming to Tai Chi for the first time? We all know how good it is for us. You can't open a magazine anymore without seeing the proven benefits of Tai Chi, especially in the elderly, and how it reduces falls and so on. What would you say to somebody who is still a little bit nervous about giving it a try, because it's probably very out of their comfort zone? What would you say to bring them into class or to make them feel more comfortable?
I totally get that, because I was right there with them less than a year ago. And I remember it was pretty complicated at first, just following along. I found myself in that same place, but anybody can do it. It just takes time, and I think everyone in the class is really welcoming and understanding and patient. And it is slow, so with time, people will get it and can do it.
Yes, I agree. I myself, I've found so many benefits to Tai Chi, and like I said, there's so many studies listing the benefits. So if you would like to come and try a Tai Chi class, and if you've never done it, I recommend coming to Tai Chi 1 first, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m. If you're not sure if that's the right class for you, or if you'd like to try something else, give me a call and we'll get you in the right class for you. But I really do think that Tai Chi 1, if you're not sure where to start on exercise, is a great place to start. So hopefully we'll see you in there. Have a great rest of your day.